bookkeepers think they need Canva, funnels, or fancy design skills to create a lead magnet. And a lead magnet is something we give to our customers to help them in their business. And in return for the value that we give them, then they will enter in their email address. So we just do an exchange with them. Here's a free product, put in your email address. And then once we have their email address, then we can further nurture them, talk to them, see if it is anything that we can help them with. So that is what this video is going to be about. I am doing it a little bit different today, where we're going to go over some of the fundamentals of a lead magnet, and then I'm going to show you how in ChatGPT or your favorite AI that I use to create a lead magnet, and how I have ChatGPT help me in my business. And I thoroughly enjoy having ChatGPT do that for me. It has saved me tons of hours and money of paying other people. This is amazing how that works. But we're going to go through that. There we go. But why lead magnets matter. And in our 7-step marketing system that we've been going through, it's a 8-series video series that I'm going through. And the first one action step that we had is to create our website, even if it's just creating our home page, and then we build from there. And then last week we went over social media, and then I showed you how I use ChatGPT to help me create posts and images and things quickly like that I can edit, put in my own words, and then post those on Facebook, whether it's a 7-day post that I'm doing, a 30-day post. This way I could actually do all these posts for a month, set it up in a couple hours, and then it would just automatically post every day for me. That's what we want. So a lot of us are solo business owners, and so our time is very valuable, and so we don't want to be just doing busy work. That's what we don't want to do. Today, in our 3rd step, website, social media, and now our lead magnet, our product that we are giving to our potential customer for free, that we post the link of the lead magnet from our website System.io onto Facebook in the comment section. So we post 7 posts, and then 2 of those posts would be call to action to book a call, which you could just, if you don't have your website ready, you could do that through Calendly. That is a free app there. So we have to be really careful of these apps that we're using and our costs with that. So why lead magnets matter? A lead magnet is not a sales pitch, it's a bridge. Its job is to help someone right now. So that's why I really love just a PDF, a 1 or 2-page PDF. You might have like your cover page. Your second page could be like about me, so people know, who that this is for, who this is for. Your second page was about me, and then your 3rd page is actually the value that you're giving them. And we'll go over with different things that you can use as a lead magnet, whatever's in your PDF. And so a PDF and creating a lead magnet, it really will only take you, even if you're brand new with this, you can do it in 2 to 3 hours if you use ChatGPT, which I highly recommend. You don't even have to go through Canva. We can have ChatGPT create our images for us, so we can put it all together. And it can be either on a Word doc here, it can be on a Google Doc. If you do want to use Canva, you can do Canva as well. Or you could even do a PowerPoint, however that you want to do that. But it is a bridge between a cold customer, somebody that doesn't know you, and getting them to be a warm customer, someone that you're communicating with, that you're talking with, that you're giving value to. It's to help someone right now. It's our build trust and know factor that we really have to have in the bookkeeping and the financial space. And it starts a conversation with someone, and it moves people into your 7-step system. So that's what we want it to do. That is the only purpose of it. We give them this free, valuable PDF, and in return, they give us an email address. That's it. And then this keeps you from chasing clients, because you don't want to be in the chasing clients business. You want to put your system together and then let your system do the work for you, and not be chasing after people, not be spending hours and hours on Facebook and groups just scrolling through. When I go in the groups, I don't spend but 10 or 15 minutes, sometimes even just a couple minutes there. I'll find a couple of good questions someone's having problems with. I might answer a question, but I know, I'm moving on, and it's just knowledge for me. So when I talk to you too, that I can share some things with you that I wasn't aware that maybe bookkeepers were having problems with. That's how that works. And what a lead magnet is and is not. A lead magnet is simple. It's focused on just one problem. You're only trying to solve one problem. That's all. Don't solve any more than one problem. And then it's very easy to consume, and that's why I like the PDF. And it's still valuable and it's helpful to the customer. A lead magnet is not a full course. We aren't addressing 5 and 6 and 7 problems. In my school community, I have a QuickBooks Online for contractors that we set up contractors with, and that is a full course. It has 7 modules. So our lead magnet is not a full course. It is just a couple pieces of gold nuggets that you're giving to someone that will help them today, this moment, this hour. Okay. And it is not overwhelming. It's not perfect. And as you make your first one, then your second one will be better. Your third one will be better. But we don't need that many lead magnets. Once we create one that attracts people, we'll keep on using that lead magnet. We will just promote it, whatever the free product is. And when I say lead magnet, I'm referring to a free product that we're creating, in case you haven't heard that term. But if we do it the first time and we see how we can do it better, we might add those couple things. And we're always in our business improving. There's never going to be an end to that. So we're all lifetime learners. But it's not perfect. It's not design heavy. You don't have to be a designer to do it. You do want to make sure you have all the words spelled correctly, and it's readable and has a nice white background. Even if it's just black and white, there's no color to it. Black and white is like really good, and then you put an image just like at the top there on your cover page, and then it stands out very well. You want something like that people can save on their computer. They could print it out, where it's just really like a quick read for them. Where the lead magnet fits in the system that we are building. Here's the flow we're building. We have our website, we have our social media. So when you post on social media, you could send them to your website, or you could send them with the link directly to your free product. Either one of those. And we did this last week, so you have the foundation steps there. And then from your website, you will have just one page is absolutely just about this lead magnet that we call a landing page. And so you would just describe to them why they should get this free product you've created for them, that you've done it just for them. And once again, to create that landing page on our website, we are going to use ChatGPT. And basically, we can just copy our home page and then just edit some of the information on that landing page. So once you have your website, that homepage done, you have a template then that you can keep copying and working off of. That is incredibly valuable, just that part. That's getting a lot done. On the website, then they would get your free product, and then you would get their email address, and then we can call and we can nurture them as soon as someone gets your free product. You'll get an email notice that with the person's email address, they got the free product. And then we can text them, call them, email them, and then put them on our nurture system. If you don't have anything else as far as a nurture system goes, in System.io, where our website is held, we can do a weekly email, and then which we created last week with our social media too. So our posts are saying the same thing. Our website is saying the same thing. Then our weekly email, they're saying the same thing. So people get to know us. I mean, people have to hear us, like, used to be 7 times, but I think the last number I heard was like 13 times before you actually even attract someone's attention, where they're looking at the content that you're delivering to them. This step connects visibility to have real conversations with people. Examples that work for bookkeepers: good beginner lead magnets. You could do a checklist, like I did a QBO, set up checklist. You could do a checklist. You could do a starter guide, which I did, the AI Fast Guide. You could do a simple framework. Before you hire a bookkeeper guide, common mistakes list. I'll share here. This is like the lead magnet that I created for the AI Fast Guide for bookkeepers. So that would be my cover page there. And then I just go into the 10 tips here. I could have put more like about me page, but I just wanted everyone to get to the point, which I have at the bottom here. Whatever the next step is for them that I could help them with. Okay. And with this one, like, I've gotten a lot of people that have joined my school community, a lot of people that have joined my boot camp. This is a way too you can introduce them to other products that you have. But that is a good example of that. And common mistakes list that roofers make, which cash flow is one of those, profit another one of those. But one problem and one outcome is all we're going to concentrate on. Okay. We might be concentrating on cash flow. We might be concentrating on how to hire a bookkeeper, 5 tips to how to hire the best bookkeeper for your construction company, just different things like that. And how ChatGPT fits into this. ChatGPT is a tool. Just like QuickBooks is a tool, it's not the expert. You are the expert. And always think about that. Any software that you are using, these are just softwares. They are not the expert. You are the expert in your bookkeeping business, in your marketing, and all of these things. So we always have to keep that in mind. But chat will help you clarify ideas, organize content, write clean copy that people can read, that a first grader can read, and generate simple images and save you time and save you money. You decide the topic, ChatGPT helps you build it. Now, the simple creation process, we'll talk to ChatGPT here on this video, but I'll show you step by step, choosing one clear topic, prompting GPT for an outline, and just talk to GPT like they're your friend that you're talking to. Don't be afraid to ask questions, to ask ChatGPT to re-clarify that, or anything that, is holding you back. Just ask ChatGPT about it. What should I charge for this? Should this be a free product or a paid product? Any of those things. Expanding it into a short guide, generating simple images, and exporting it as a usable PDF. If I always tell ChatGPT to create it in Word doc for me, and then I will, after it creates it, I'll download that, and then I'll edit the Word doc, and then I'll save it as a Word doc so I can always come back and make changes. And then I'll also save it as a PDF on my computer. Okay. And for me, I know a lot of people use Google and storage for storage space. For me, I spent about $100 just on a hard drive that I attach to my laptop, and then I store everything on there so I don't have to pay storage fees with Google or any of these other app platforms. And then also, if something happens to my computer, or I'm going to someone else's house and using their computer, like a family member over Christmas or something like that, this little external hard drive, it weighs less than a pound. So I can take it with me very easily. Okay. That's what we're going to be doing there. And no Canva, in case you're worried about you don't know how to do things in Canva. If you love Canva, you can also create it over there. Sometimes I do the content, the text in Word doc. And if I can't get GPT to get the exact photo that I really want, I'll get something close, and then I will upload it in Canva and then make my edits on there, and then save that and add that to my product, my free product that I'm creating on my Word doc. Okay, you can insert a picture right there. So in fact, like on this one, just click insert, and then you could insert a picture. Okay, so that's how you would do that. But no Canva, no overthinking. It's just progress that we're making. And these are some common mistakes to avoid. Trying to teach everything, and I am totally guilty of that. And I have been learning, even with bookkeepers, to actually try and share things in the simplest format as possible so that I'm not missing any steps and I give you the actual detail. It's happened to me so many times. I watch somebody do something, then when I go sit down to do it, it's the things don't click like they click for someone else. Waiting for perfection, you don't need to wait for that. You can always improve your work. Over designing, you only really need one good picture, to be honest. You don't have to get fancy with this. Make it about them instead, making it about you instead of them is another mistake. But done is better than perfect is. And that was really hard for me because I'm a little bit of perfectionist, a personality. I had to get used to getting something done and saying, okay, and then going back and improving it, whatever maybe I thought it needed improving. And then what happens after they download, this is where your system works. They get value, you build trust, you invite the next step. You're opening the doors like somebody knocking on your door. And then you're warmly welcoming them into your world, into your business. But there's no pressure, and that's what I love about it. It's not salesy, it's not chasing anybody. Even if it interests them, then they pick it up. If it doesn't interest them, then they don't. But you can get good at it, just practice, and you'll be a success with it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful to you. I will have a link in the description. It is an affiliate link for System.io in case you still need to get the website done. Let's see, and I will put a link for ChatGPT that you can sign up for that if you want to. That's no affiliate or anything. I pay $22 a month for ChatGPT, but you can pick any AI that you wanted to. There are a lot of different ones out there to choose from. And I think that's all that we discussed in the video there. But if it's anything else that you need help with as I was going through that, please post it in the comments and just ask a question or post content, and I will get in touch with you and see whatever questions that you might have had or that I can answer. Or if you guys would like to go into a step-by-step tutorial, of what I just did in creating the lead magnet, then post content in the comments. And then I will do a slowly step-by-step process of doing that. I know sometimes on YouTube it's a little bit fast and a lot of information, so I want to make sure that you get it all. And I'll have my website in the link as well. And if you are ready for your next step, then please do book a free call with me. I would love to get to know you, see what's going on in your business, and how we can get you to the next step in your bookkeeping business. Thank you so much, and we will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.